It's really where you see the best of the best come out.
And
but
we're
it
gonna
looks like
start
we're gonna
off.
get started.
Yeah, we're gonna start off with. Ooh, we got an S-Blast.
S-Blast?
A Stamper, and we got an ZNF Charger.
Oh, Rapid Deco coming out. Always love to see that. Not a super common weapon coming out.
I always respect the Rapids. They're always really fun to play, but also watch. It looks like Oomfies got the explosion off the Rainmaker to start us off with, and it seems that they have taken up a lot of zone in mid, so they have an advantage already off the bat. Yeah.
Oh, 2 going down on the side of Oomfies already, but Goose is making some waves here. Going to go down on that side. Birch here moving up, making some space. Another trade happening, just kills going down left and right off the bat.
Despite having Oomfies get pop off the Rainmaker, it seems Wilted Roses has actually been able to successfully push their way into mid, at least on, I don't know if you call that the right side, depends on who you're looking at.
Yeah,
yes.
Oh, nice! The wipeout coming out, letting Oomfies finally pick up that Rain. Oh, that's Wilted Rose picking up that Rainmaker. My mistake.
And they stopped them right before getting to the check, leading them to have to, pop again, and, there you go.
Nice.
Never mind.
Check coming out. Immediately going to get sniped by CJ. No, that's CJ. CJ usually plays Charger, but he's not doing it this time. That's why I got tripped up. But now at this first check, a really tight spot to be in. They are trying desperately to grab onto that Rainmaker once again.
They got that bubble up, but unfortunately it cost them. I don't know how much it would protect them, but unfortunately it does not seem to have been doing enough.
Oh, a staggered wipe from Oomfies right there.
Gonna let the Rainmaker reset, it seems like. Probably the smart play.
They're going to want to take some space in mid now that they have the opportunity. Wilted Rose needing to come back, needing to spread themselves out a little bit, but this booyah from Goose going to make it difficult for them.
Yeah, now having actually grabbed the Rainmaker, they were able to make some leeway. Unfortunately, going down before they could reach check themselves, and oh my lord, Spec is just absolutely popping off with that Stamper!
This map is so good for Splatana, but they do go down right there.
Yeah.
Oh, the AoE weapons, the Splatanas and the Blasts are just making absolute waves on this map right now.
Having now gotten checked, they are both pretty tied up, but because they had to get checked after them, they're at a bit of a disadvantage. Unfortunately for Oomfies, they were able to pop it and grab it. They kind of got set right back to their spawn.
Looking like a little bit of a back and forth right now. At this level, a lot of the time, you see teams, they just refuse to move up unless they know absolutely for sure that they have the advantage state. They're really, really careful.
I love these kind of games where they're so even, it can go either way. Ooh, and with just a bit of an extra push, absolutely giving Wilted Rose just the smallest bit of advantage. That Booyah Bomb was not enough to pop the Rainmaker shield.
They are going for the pop once again in this very tight corridor. They do have the lead, but not by that much. They are moving up though. Oh, the Rapid challenging that Charger right there, able to get a final kill.
Another
this could be the
wipeout.
end of the game if Oomfies isn't fast enough, and Wilted
That's
Rose does
Yep.
take game 1. Oh, that was so fast. I
That
blinked and it was over.
Oh yeah, it was so even for like most of the time, and then like they just had that one push that was just like it took a few steps, but they were like so patient when it came to like covering or like even after popping Rainmaker, like I don't have that kind of restraint. I see it, I'm like, I need to go dash, go as far as possible.
Ooh, shiny thing, I need to pick it up right
I have the attention span of a goldfish. I'm like, toy, gimme. And I just like try to get as many points as I can to just push it as far as possible. But like, I respect the patience on them being able to like assess the threats in front of them and just be able to like ascertain like what it is we need to do before we can start pushing.
Yeah, it's so interesting to me at this level. Like you saw, they went nearly an entire minute with the Rainmaker in the center and just nobody picked it up unless they were absolutely sure that they had a push.
Yeah.
Now that first game went in the favor of Wilted Rose, but I honestly see this going either way. There were so many picks just constantly happening on each side. I do think that these players have the capabilities of just figuring out each other inside and out.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of who is able to adapt the most consistently.
Up next, we have Mako Mart Tower. I am a very big fan of tower control in this map. It is just a very clean and safe ride for me to just like sit on there and just do nothing, and they can't do anything to me. I am a big fan of maps like that. I am not a big fan of the ones where they could just get like close to me when I don't see it coming. I guess Mako Mart has like some areas like that, but it's really hard for them to be able to get around there.
I feel like when you say that you like tower control on a map, it's because you can get away with Reef Slider Cheese.
Okay, you say that, but the canopy is a defensive weapon. It is built to, like, its best way to support it. Like, the reason I do well with tower control, not because of the special, it's because, like, the shield actually does give me some defensive pressure. But anyway, that aside, we're gonna go straight into Mako Mart Tower.
Ooh, the leader coming out. I love seeing leader being played.
And we got a
competitive.
snipe rider too.
Oh, leader versus pencil duel to the death. Who will win?
Ooh, boy. You know, a lot of people have been gassing up leader because it won, I think it was Area Cup? Yeah. So, like, a lot of people trying to give him more chances, more shots, as it were.
Already the zap going down, meaning no cooler for a little bit, possibly denying Oomfies a push that they might want. They do go 3 down right off the bat, giving Wilted Rose the opportunity to push up here. Another really important kill. Without that leader in their way, they can move up really, really far here. They'll probably take first check right off of the bat.
Yeah, they're applying like enough pressure that they can probably get past this check unless like they get like completely caught off guard. And as I say that, they were well, they were able to take the tower, but not without, like,
yeah, Storm's got that bubble, the perfect place to put that to secure this next checkpoint.
The Soda is out
as well. Soda!
Yeah!
As they move over to take right stack here, it is being contended by Specs. Amazing Splatana, though, getting the triple right there.
With that, yeah.
Oh, can they get that last?
Ooh! Amazing back and forth.
I'll take it.
That is a very fair trade from both sides. As we see the towers going, I almost called it the Rainmaker. The towers coming back to mid by just existing, and oh man, Wilted Rose is applying so much pressure, but they haven't grabbed the tower yet, so they can't really apply any more pressure than they already have.
Once again, waiting to get those really important picks, but they're not getting them. They're just going down as Wilted Rose is able to take the tower again. 2 specials on deck.
And we have the strikes coming out, applying even more pressure.
Oh, the cooler coming out right
every
after.
time.
The cooler despawned. Did it despawn?
Yeah, I don't know. I was more focused on the bubble. Like, every time I see those bombs, those suction bombs, it's like, why does everyone else survive them when they should be in range, but I always die to them? It's so not fair.
I don't know. These top-level players, they have some, like, insider info to just dodge bombs perfectly every single
honestly,
time.
they adjusted the code so it works for them specifically. Yeah. And it looks like for the first time this game, Oomfies will be taking the tower for themselves to make their own push.
Yeah, I am so excited. Once Goose gets the advantage state, they're going to have such a fun time ledging these guys over here with all of these ledges on Mako Mart. Oh, they're not able to get in close enough for the kill, though. Getting picked off by Balloon right there.
They're getting so close. Actually, did they? I think they took, they took advantage.
Yeah, they took lead.
Yeah,
they took lead just right there, being able to stall out Wilted Rose just enough. But Wilted Rose is starting to get on the offense. 3 down, and they're getting their specials too, with the strikes coming out to help reset the tower back to neutral.
Yeah, just taking care of like the enemy team, not even worrying about the tower. And as I say that, they just get on it because, you know, commentator curses, you know, multifaceted in many ways.
We see these specials starting to trickle out right there.
That is a very unfortunate placement of that
One
slap
time
bomb.
or another, the bomb has to get you at some point. 2 more going down.
They're so close to taking back lead. And it just wasn't enough. But is it?
Are they?
Is it? It was!
It was just enough. Was able to get the pick, but not fast enough.
And now they're allowing themselves to play a little more defensive. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh!
But with the wipeout coming in, it looks like they'll have enough time to reset back to neutral. 48-44. The game is still early on. They have more than enough time to take this back with 1 minute 30 on the clock.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see, because pushing it back and forth has been, again, very even for both teams. Oh, I hate when the tower's just a little bit high up and you can't just get to it from the ground.
Oh, they're already approaching it so fast, able to get the picks that they need staggered just enough.
Oh, narrowly avoiding that
decap, allowing them to take back the lead.
Yeah! That was very impressive maneuvering. I love that kind of, I love that stuff. Oh, and the Zip was able to get, like a hit on the, oh my God, there's so much happening. I can't keep up with any of it.
But I think that Zipcaster was key to keeping Wilted Rose in their base just long enough for Oomfies to get a really good lead. It's still possible to overtake it yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, with only 50 seconds left on the clock, they're going to have to make an insane push if they want to get, they're like double what Oomfies is right now, so they're going to have to work really hard to get, where they need to be in order to like take back the lead. With the soda out again.
Soda!
They're gonna. Oh, that was another trade between the bucket.
That is 2 down on the side of Wilted Rose, going to stall out their push for a while as they do have to reset, popping that bubble a little bit earlier than they probably would have liked to.
Yeah, Storm just like setting their feet in the ground, trying to take take up mid, but unfortunately that Booyah was able to take out that bubble a little earlier than they probably were prepared for.
10 seconds left. Wilted Rose has to get on that tower, and they have to get on it now. But
Oh, no!
With the crazy launch from Spec. Oh, that was insane.
That was incredible. I'm at a loss for words for that. That was just an amazing way to end that game.
Oomfies taking the first game out of the set. We are now tied 1-1. They're showing that they are not playing around, and they are willing to step up to show the former Gridlock champions that they mean business.
Yeah, as I said before, like these teams are very. Oh, look at that! I think that's Toho.
Oh yes, that's Reimu, right?
I'm unfamiliar with the franchise, so I wouldn't know.
Hello.
But yeah, as I said before, these teams are like.
Oh no, I don't think that's Reimu. I think that's someone else. I just embarrassed myself.
Don't worry. The chat will tell you.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
That's a little monkey plush.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
Yeah, as I said before, like these teams are like very even when it comes to like the games alone have been proof of that. But like with how much back and forth, it's just whoever gets like enough pressure to push forward, it's always just in that favor, and that can always change on a dime. So like I would not be surprised if this gets to a game 5. I would be here for it if it goes to game 5.
100%.
I love tension.
Yeah.
I love the drama. That's what I'm here for.
But these guys have some really fun, super offensive comps. Every 5 seconds you're seeing the Splatana, the Decap, the Slosher, the S-Blast. These guys are just looking for pick after pick after pick, just constantly getting the one-up on each other for these really fun, intense back-and-forth games. And I have to wonder if that momentum will keep up on our next map, which is Hagglefish Market Zones.
Yes. Hagglefish, another personal favorite zone. I really like the ones where they sell you stuff. I am a true consumer.
You like the maps that sell you stuff?
I mean,
you like Haggle, you like me. Oh, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, if I could buy a victory, that'd be nice.
Ooh, the stickers Splatana coming out.
Ooh, nice.
That's been a really popular pick. Splatana fans are so spoiled. They just get good kit after good kit. Oh yeah, burst zip wasn't enough for you. We're gonna give you auto booyah too.
I could easily do like,
buddy.
I know we're at collision right now, so I could easily do like that H-box crasher. Like, oh, that's not enough. Give them give them booyah bomb. Oh, that's not enough. Give them auto bomb as well.
I didn't even notice the tents coming out as well.
Yeah.
It is always such a treat to see tents being played well.
I love these weapon picks. I'm here for like these wonky quartets, one might say. If you know, you know.
Tent isn't the most common pick in the world, but when you see somebody play it, they always know how to play it really well. It's just one of those one tricks where everybody that plays it, they just are an absolute beast with it.
Yeah. Oh man, the ends up getting the soda out and just trying their best to paint over the zone as best they can, and they're doing a decent job at it. Unfortunately for them, Wilted Rose is once again just applying so much pressure to keep them off, but it wasn't enough, and Oomfies is able to take the zone for themselves.
On the top left side, that is such a tricky spot. They're able to get out of the strikes alive.
What a
do
trade.
go down to that trade right there. Oomfies with a slight lead, but it looks like Wilted Rose might have with the jump spins coming in, but Oomfies is able to take the zone once again. Mar in a really good position here.
Oomfies been applying so much pressure that they've been having like the advantage for most of this game, and oh my god, as I say that, but
my eyes are on Spec right here. This is my MVP right now.
Getting the Mark II. Sometimes, if you mark them with the mine, that's all you really need, and that's why, so that the Charger can absolutely wreck them. And having applied enough pressure, it looks like Wilted Rose was finally able to take lead this game.
Oh, but Goose is about to have that Zuka out, probably going to be popping it out any moment, just as soon as they're able to set the stage for their teammates. The cooler coming out, they're looking for the perfect
Zuka's
opportunity
out too.
To put out all their specials at once to take back advantage here. But Storm behind Goose for the sandwich to get that kill, and Wilted Rose keeps advantage.
I respect that. They, like, yeah, the 10 went in like so like far into there. I respect the commitment. Unfortunately, it was not enough, and they did end up losing the zone like eventually. But with like one last push, they do have the Oomfies does have the chance of like trying to gain back lead for themselves. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard.
14 ticks and just keeps going down. I'm not sure
Single
if Oomfies is
digits.
able to get in in time. Oh, Spec!
Oh!
Oh, dude! Come on.
And would you look at that? They were able to get it and like reset that timer for Wilted Rose.
My unbiased commentator decide, like dissipated for a minute. I was like, oh, Spec, get it! Come on! Oh, but they are able to take it back because of Spec getting that double in the zone. You do not want to be in that zone for longer than you need to be, because if you die in that zone, the entire zone gets painted the other team's color.
I respect the commitment to for like I assume both Tent and the leader to throw down the mines, because like they are like ink-hungry weapons. So throwing down mines is not like always like ideal for them to be able to just do on the fly. But I do respect them like being able to put them down wherever they can, because it does grant them like a decent amount of extra advantage.
Yeah, it takes a really skilled player to use those mines well. We do see all the strikes coming out at the same time as the Zuka, but not able to prevent that kill from happening. Oomfies still kind of hold up in their base here, but the Booyah is going to help them get the advantage that they need to get back in.
Yeah. Unfortunately, even though they took it back for a second, it was not enough.
The sword trade!
And that's it. Wilted Rose takes another game off this set.
Yeah, Wilted Rose was able to take it back, but that was another intense back and forth.
Yeah.
And like you said before, I would not be surprised at all to see this get to a Game 5. I will say I have to wonder if it came down to paint advantage on the comp. We saw Oomfies had a Tent on their team, and Tent is a great weapon, but it's also not the best painter in the world. Well, Wilted Rose, they had Pencil, they had Slasher, they had all these paint-heavy weapons come out for this mode.
Maybe they were hoping to compensate with the NZAP's decent paintability, but like sometimes it's just not enough. See, the bias in me would say, oh, clearly you should have gone Aero Spray instead.
I would absolutely lose it if one of these players pulled out the arrow. Pull up the arrow for the Game 5. Yeah, hashtag Aero Spray propaganda.
I have gone up against Aero Spray players in this tournament. There are people here who have been bringing it. I even spoke to one of them that I went up against, saying that they feel a little self-conscious about it, because it's like, oh, it's like not a good weapon. Like people would like.
Oh yeah, it's like casuals weapon. All
and
that.
then I told them I play undercover, and it's like, do not worry about tier lists. They are fake. They do not exist. They cannot hurt you.
Yeah. Ultimately, I think any weapon is able to work as long as you dedicate the passion to learning how to play it well.
Yeah. Like, will you be able to win like a super major? Probably not. But
I mean, you say that, but Keen won Big Dapple 6 with Undercover Brella.
That is true. That is true. That was a big tournament, but it's like if you're to get like all the best players in the world.
In
like,
the world, maybe.
That's what I meant when I say that.
But we still have time to see some wacky weapon picks pulled out here at Gridlock 2025, and we are going into Game 4 on Clam, Blitz, Barnacle, and Dime. We're seeing the Tents come back alongside the Vanilla Splatana and the leader once again.
We got the Splattershot Pro. I keep like subconsciously calling it the Forge because I'm used to calling the Pro the Forge.
You call it Fro Pro.
Yeah.
It's fun to say. Fro Pro. Fro Pro.
True.
We've been seeing a lot of Fro Pro in the competitive scene lately. It's one of those third kits that it got absolutely blessed. Splat Bomb missiles.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Pro players could not have asked for a better kit for
like,
this
considering that there's not many missile options to begin with, and it was like the only, like...
We were like waiting for a really good weapon to get missiles.
I think it's a fair one to like receive it as well. It doesn't feel like too overpowered, but it's still really strong.
Yeah, for sure. Pro still has a lot of weaknesses, like its pain output and its speed. So it balances out in the end, and already we are seeing Wilted Rose scoring less than a minute into the game. But do they have the clams to keep up the momentum as Oomfies fights to get them out of their base?
Wilted Rose is already off the bat, just not even like waiting around, just aggressively pushing for an early lead. And as you can see,
the missiles taking out two.
But there's still more clams.
Still more clams, and they're just not able to get Wilted Rose out of their base. Oh, 3 go down. That might be the end of the push right there.
That was a really good, like going from 100 to 59. Like I will not make fun of that at all.
Yeah.
Like, that is a really respectable push.
Not a bad
especially
opening
this early on.
Slightest.
Yeah.
We see the leader there get a valuable pick. That snipe area is really good for Jordan.
Oomfies got their own super clam, but can they bring it to basket? It is looking very. Oh, and they got Soda out.
Really good positioning up on the flat.
And they score it!
Once you
Ooh.
get that plat on the other side of the base, like, you're able to, that's pretty much like
Oh,
your
they just need one more
ticket
clam to
in.
take lead. Will they be? Yes, they
Yes,
will!
it's enough to take lead
Ooh.
because they bided their time. They had enough time to get more clams to make a really solid push here and keep a really solid
Man,
lead.
I love it when the people playing the sport throw ball into net. It is very neuron activating.
But it looks like that would be the end of that push, and Wilted Rose is already advancing on the other side of the map, already having claim over Oomfies' plat right
Very
here.
nice defensive use of that
The
Tensa
cooler
shield.
coming out, the strikes on deck and coming out. All of the setup is there for the push of a lifetime. The bubble coming in too. They have everything that they need. They just need the power clam to come on in. The pencil holding on to it, but they're all the way back on flat. Are they going to be able to get
they had to
up with
jump away.
Spec
There
and the
was so
Zipcaster
much.
all in their face?
There was so much respectful positioning from both teams. Unfortunately, it was not enough for Wilted Rose to get another push because Oomfies just pushed them right back to their base. Now they're going for their push. Oh my God, the back and forth is just so constant.
The special coordination is absolutely off the charts with these high-level teams. It's so amazing to see. That push prevention was top-notch, and the setup was all there. I couldn't have predicted that it wouldn't work out.
More soda is hitting the field, and everyone is getting those boosts and those quick respawns.
This is the time that Oomfies is going to want to get some picks so that they can maybe make another push, because 47 to 59, that is not the most solid lead in the world. You want more security than that.
We're in an awkward stalemate where no one's really been able to get any advantage. We're all stuck in mid, and they keep going slightly back and forth onto like their ledge. And with just like a little bit of a push, Wilted Rose seems to be getting closer and closer into their base. Unfortunately, it does seem like, as I said before, being pushed right back into mid.
Yeah, more and more blue on the board, but Mar was able to get a really important pick there with the charger. So Wilted Rose is being
all those
forced to
clams
retreat
going
right now.
everywhere.
It's really important that they're able to hold onto that ball for what could possibly be the final push of this game, coming down on 1 minute left.
Yeah, with very little time, there's going to have to be like a really good push from Wilted if they really want to get advantage. And really, Oomfies, all they have to do is just play defensive and they win.
The missiles are going to be coming out from Wilted Rose, though, allowing Wilted Rose to move up alongside the strikes. So you see that. You see the cooler come out, and then the missiles, and then the strikes.
Really get
the special coordination is top-notch, and they're able to get the push that they need, but can they take lead off of
They
this?
got so close. They almost were able to score some clamps. Unfortunately, they only were able to break the barrier, and it seemed like they could not get any extra in if they're able to get at least like maybe like one breaking of the barrier, maybe like another clam or two. Like they should be like perfectly set to take lead, but unfortunately, it's not gonna be easy with how much pressure Oomfies is pushing.
Oomfies, Mar in a really good position here, having so much control over this side of the map. We are gonna see people going down on both sides, but with 18 seconds left on the clock, I'm not sure if Wilted Rose is going to be able to pull out the push that they need to get lead this late into the game.
10, 9, 8. Oh my God, that bucket is working overtime.
For
5,
real, those flicks are insane.
3, 2, 1, and we go
They
into
had a
overtime.
power clam. They had a power clam.
True.
This might be their chance, but there is a lot of yellow on that board right now. The Smatana going down, allowing Wilted Rose to advance back into mid, taking really strong positioning already with Zero and Storm in the front, with Verge following not too far behind. Zero going down to that charger, though. If the bubble gets set up.
With one last Hail Mary, the pencil. Tried to go as far as they could, and it was not successful. I believe this is a game 5?
Yes, this is a game 5 with Oomfies having another one on the board, 2-2. I knew with how insane the pressure both of these teams were putting on, this had to go to a game 5. There was no other option.
They are just so equivalent, these players, just on like equal playing fields, constantly at each other's throats. And oh my God, spit in my throat. And like
constantly at your throat too.
Yeah, I know. I brought some wild meat.
Yeah,
I lost my voice yesterday from cheering so much.
Don't worry, I can do like some of the heavy lifting for you.
Nah. I should be good for at least the rest of this commentating.
Yeah, but it's so insane, especially on a map like Barn and Dime Clams. You really see the coordination start to shine. How players kind of advance from like position to position to position. Like taking over that plat is so important, and you see these players at this level, they are able to move so fast. They're able to recognize instantaneously when they have advantage state. They're able to get their specials in such such a timely manner and focus on, like you see, the missiles and then the cooler and then the bubble and then the strikes. They're able to pace it out so insanely well to make that push and then keep that push.
Right, and considering we have a Rainmaker coming up on Museum of all things, like I'm fighting this here because both teams have a Splatana, and they are known for their object damage. So the fact that like they both have that there means that it could go either way. Whoever like goes to pop Rainmaker Shield first.
The AoE weapons like the Splatana and the Tent and the S-Blast, we might see the S-Blast come back for that that pop assistance. Are going to be a real pain on those turnstiles. This is a pretty, once you get, so the push out of mid, getting first check is pretty simple on this map. It's getting from the check to the goal that presents the real challenge, trying to navigate around that turnstile, that big choke point where you can have people from both teams on either side of you. It's really common for teams to just get really caught up in that for extended durations of time, especially with overly aggressive comps like this. I have a feeling that I'm not sure if we will see either team get to the goal. They might just be at like a stalemate of like inching for that lead, then the other team gets the lead like back and forth, kind of like what we've been seeing this whole set.
I want a hype comeback more than anything else. I mentioned like yesterday, oh, this is one of my favorite maps, but then I was like, oh, for some reason I thought this was like the art college map. For some reason, I still like this map, but I like it better in Splatoon 1 personally speaking.
We see the S-Blast
the Rapid
coming
is back out.
And the Rapid too. This mode really does favor those blasters, and we're seeing the final game in this part of winter semis against Oomfies and Wilted Rose. We're seeing Oomfies is likely going to be getting this pop first, as Wilted Rose focuses all of their attention on the left side here.
Oomfies are able to get pop. I don't know if you were able to hear it. The crowd is very excited for this game too, as they were cheering on for when the map was starting. Even though Oomfies were able to get pop, they haven't been able to grab it yet. They've been, Wilted Rose has been applying.
Oh, the triple with Zero's assistance.
That
Them
was
all
nice.
Going down, surrounded by that check. This is looking like an easy first check for Wilted Rose.
Yeah, even though Oomfies were able to get pop, Wilted Rose was able to apply enough pressure to go into check themselves, and now they were able to grab it and push even further into base.
Yeah, that turnstile is already looking really, really blue.
Oh, yeah.
It's running right into those gal shots. I feel your pain.
Oh, man. Oh, but just as is with all these other games, the back and forth, Oomfies grab the Rainmaker for themselves and attempt their own push into Wilted Rose's base to go to check.
Yeah. They really want to be able to clear out that right side of everybody there, and they're able to succeed. 2 down here, looking like an open check for Oomfies.
And they make it!
With 3 down, it looks like this push might be able to continue as they keep getting those stagger picks.
And are they able to take lead? They were not!
They were not.
No!
42 to 48 though, and they still have it here, providing jumps for everybody else to get back. And there's a chance they'll be able to keep it on this plat for a little while longer.
There is a chance this could lead to a very explosive finish from either team, honestly, but very likely it is in the favor of, well, as I said, I can't even finish that sentence! Wilted Rose getting a wipeout and taking the Rainmaker for themselves!
They're going to want to set up very strategically on this turnstile here, maybe taking some high ground. Oomfies having their Splatana fall down, really important player you want to have up. The S-Blast too. Oh, S-Blast is going to be getting 0. That's going to be a really important pick right there. 2 going down on the side of Wilted Rose. Neither of these teams seem to be able to get past this really important position.
Yeah, without being able to take it any further, Oomfies was able to stop Wilted Rose from taking it any further in their base and giving them even more of a deficit to have to work against. And now with them having control of mid, I think they're hoping for a reset. Unfortunately, Zero is going to grab it and push it
going
even
behind the
further.
backs of everybody, not able to push onto that lead though. The scoreboard remains as it was, not able to get very far, but a very solid attempt.
Maneuver of his. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but Oomfies were absolutely on his case in that instance, and they're able to build up their specials to help the reset back to neutral. Really good snipe from Mar there. Really good positioning here, forcing that other player to jump on out. Hopefully they will be able to recontrol neutral here.
Finally able to get the Rainmaker reset. We have the Booyah coming out and finally landing.
Losing the Zipcaster there is huge.
Unfortunately, not enough as the Pencil grabs it for themselves and goes into base. No, they're just holding down. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're waiting for the perfect opportunity to push right in.
They're playing it safe. Again, I respect the patience.
They have the lead. There's no reason for them to rush. They just have to stall this out if they really wanted
My
to.
short attention span type brain cannot handle just waiting.
Oh,
so, like,
the Zipcaster going down
wow.
again. Oh, I feel like that Zipcaster is really what Oomfie needs to get up, especially to move around that turnstile on each side. They really need that Zipcaster to help them get in, but the Zip keeps going down at the worst possible times.
Yeah, a lot of maneuvering from Balloon, trying to get like to a position that they're comfortable with. They don't get popped. They're just keeping it there.
Yeah, no reason to rush it. No reason
keep it
at
as
all.
far as possible. And Zero disagrees. They want it for themselves.
Oh, Zero absolutely rushing in, being a menace in their base, distracting 3 of them right here. Zero just hanging out in their base, going to be really important for them. Oh, 3 down, but they're not able to push it any further as a trade occurs.
Yeah, but they get popped themselves, and they're able to grab it as soon as they can. Which is right now. And they're going for a
Are they going to be able to
big
go in
push.
with that whale?
The specials are out. The Rainmaker is... Oh, well, it almost told you not to retreat. Yeah,
Oomfie's able to hold up a really solid wall against these guys, but they can't be playing defense all game. They have to get in there. They have to get that lead with 30 seconds left on the clock.
They can't afford this.
Yeah, they
They
have to
need
reset
one
that
last
temperature.
really big push with only almost 20 seconds left on the clock.
But Wilted Rose's offense is just too intense. I don't know if Zero is able to pop it now. They're able to stay alive for just a little bit. 2 down on the side of Wilted Rose, able to get some space on the right side. Moving up. But the Splatana goes down. That means no Zipcaster to help take that turnstile.
Oh.
They're going to be going into overtime here.
With just a little bit of time left for that Rainmaker push.
They're able to get the pick. Zero is currently down. There's no
It was not enough.
The decaf comes in.
Wilted Rose takes this set. What a set. Oh my
Lord.
Lord.
In winner semis. These are 2 insanely talented teams. They were able to get into winter semis because they didn't drop a single game throughout their pools. Both of these teams insanely talented. Oomfies showing up to Metro Inc. for the first time and putting up an absolute show, able to contend toe-to-toe with the best that we have here at Metro Inc., 2 previous Gridlock champions. And even if they didn't win, they put on an amazing, amazing performance.
Yeah, shout out to both teams putting on excellent performances and doing amazing jobs with so many clutch plays from every single game we had. It didn't really feel like it was ever one-sided.
For sure, and with these overly aggressive comps, these Splatanas coming out, I was really rooting for Spec Splatana, man. That is a really talented player. Unfortunately, I do think that Wilted Rose, they were able to get that one good push at the beginning of that Rainmaker game, and they just forced Oomfies to be on defense the entire time. They just weren't able to get the resources out that they needed.
Yeah, I was playing with CJ. I was commentating with him yesterday, so you could say I was a little biased in there, but I didn't want that to show. I had enough bias yesterday as it was from the teams that I was talking about. You were there, as it were. Oh, but, as we say that, we also have one of the members of said winning team. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Zero. You guys are probably familiar with me with, 3,000 XP.
Yeah.
Multiple champion, majors, whatever. I don't know. But yeah. What a set.
Yeah, how you feeling?
I have the adrenaline on me right now.
Yeah, I could feel that just watching. There was so much constant back and forth we were saying. It didn't really feel like there was any advantage between one team or the other. It was just very back and forth. Like going to game 5 alone just proves that.
Yeah, honestly, their team was they have a very stally kind of comp where it makes it harder for us to honestly aggro in, and they have range, so it's very hard to decipher certain things and what to do specifically, but we did play sloppy. But we played well to where we kind of coordinated at the end and we got the win. So I'm very good, happy about that. So.
Yeah.
Your gal is absolutely insane, I will say. Especially that last game, it felt like you were getting all of the most important picks that you needed to get to clutch out the win. What is your game plan going forward?
Right now, it's to make sure we play to perfection. I was making a lot of the calls for the team on what to do and kind of just telling them, we have strike, stay back, play objective, focus zone, just live, and then me start screaming, I'm fighting, just live, just live, just live, and because I have the range and I have the mobility, especially with K-Pro on zone tacklefish, so I wanted to make sure that as a team, we're coordinating properly and living together and fighting together because I don't want us to stagger to where we're all dying at the same time and it leads to a lockout. But I think I'm just going to go over that again and look with the team and see what we can do. because they all played phenomenal. They saved us.
Yeah.
I almost threw at the end. I don't.
Don't worry about
yeah,
that.
but
Hey, if it worked out, then you didn't really.
It's a team effort.
Yeah.
You all did really well, and I wish you the best for the rest of the
thank you
tournament.
so much. I
Of
appreciate
course.
it.
Yeah,
We're gonna
absolutely.
hopefully do our best to take the win.
Yeah,
So-
no, I saw like with the strikes being thrown out like constantly, it was like very specific positioning with all of those. Yeah, and sorry, Sprinkler? Sorry. But like there was just so many like precise plays, like even with like the sword, it was just like each swipe just felt like very intentional, and I felt that.
Yeah.
Like I've been trying to pick up stickers myself. I love it. I am still trying to figure out that main weapon because it is not easy. But I have a lot of familiarity with like Autobomb and Booyah Bomb, so like it just felt like it just feels fun, really fun to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly think that sword is probably the best weapon in the game right now. And with the mobility and range and being capable of fighting anything and just being out spacing every weapon, I think it's just a very hard weapon to fight against. And with that kind of comp, it's very, like, we kind of have to focus that sword and be capable of just, understanding the range and how we have to pick him off or make him isolate himself. But it's either way, if we kind of don't focus him at certain points, he was able, to get in free kills or kind of just get behind us, and it leads to a big stagger and leaves us vulnerable. So it's very hard to fight against, I will admit.
Yeah, it's definitely like, especially with the new kits that it got, like it's definitely become like notoriously a really good weapon to choose.
Yeah.
Like for like pretty much all modes, I would argue.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. I'll do my best for the winners.
Best of luck for the battles going forward.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, no
Appreciate it,
problem.
guys.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you for giving us your time. Yeah.
Of course, no problem. I look forward to doing more on 52 or K-Pro. Give you guys a show. So.
Yeah, and we look forward to having more moments to commentate.
Yes,
yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and with that, I guess we'll just wait till the next team shows up.
Yep. So we will be back here very soon with the second half of Winners Semis. We will see you then at Gridlock 2025.